problems for me in photography, it is the photographic problem. It confronts every photographer, is how to encompass within one exposure, one small rectangle, the whole complexity of the universe.
I think photography itself has that documentary load it carries. There's still to this day, regardless of Photoshop, etc., a belief that photography should be telling you the truth.
I don't think I have enough imagination to invent situation. I can invent rules of the game, so I just need things to happen. Sometimes it comes from, the idea comes from an event in my life that I need to take distance with and use. Sometimes an idea comes from the other. I follow somebody in Venice. I can see this man I'm following in restaurant or in places, but I cannot see his hotel room, so I want to become a chambermaid. And I go back to Venice to become a chambermaid. I've always been intrigued by, when I sleep in an hotel room, who was there in that bed, exactly where I sleep the night before. I've always had fantasies. When I find little objects left by somebody in the room, I always go dreaming about it. So it was natural for me to wonder about this hotel room, the way people occupy it one after the other.
I think that photography has for me been the means by which I have come to deal with being a South African during the years of apartheid. I somehow needed to convey in photographs how normal, in an international sense, life in Boksburg was, and yet how insanely abnormal it was.
I don't really think of myself as a photographer. I think of myself, for the duration of that movie that was this project, like an actress taking on the role of a photographer. I would walk into these houses and they would be like these sets, big budget sets. There was this ghostly feeling of having them had studied and memorized these roles and to perform for a camera, and they seem to be roles that were already written by someone else and for no one in particular. For the house to kind of be completed, there needs to be a photographer that comes in and completes it,
I think we don't know anything about people. When I followed a man, I was like his shadow. I knew nothing. It was me following him. It was not even him. When I'm in the hotel room, it's just like the mystery of the occupancy of a room. It's not about the people. We don't learn anything. What I tell is fictional by the simple way of editing. My life, I have many lovers. I didn't have only 3 lovers because I have 3 stories about lovers. I had more than 3 men in my life, quite more.
Making photographs demands, on the one hand, that you see reality with a kind of coherence, and on the other hand, it provides the opportunity, the license for looking at reality in ways that are not normally permitted to us. I regard the work that I do as being about the reality in which I live, and that reality is very complex. I cannot begin to contain the complexity within a photograph.
So it's not about truth or reality, it's just, I'm not trying to keep a diary of my life, I'm trying to make artworks.